My name is Senka Caro, and I'm founder of LightNet and the Purpose Lab. And my purpose and passion in life is to completely remove the word impossible from our minds. I'm here today with Laura Peña, who is part of the Purpose Lab. She is helping to interview incredible people around the world that have found their purpose, and she certainly has. She was born in the Dominican Republic, but went to the United States to study. And then she created a very successful motion design studio in New York City. She worked for companies like Facebook, Samsung, MasterCard, before having a dream that just said she is the universe. And upon returning to the Dominican Republic, she saw women, young girls, being truly free. And she thought to herself, what is that moment where suddenly we give up on our dreams? And she set out around the world for 3 years to interview 100 young girls, the future of our future, and ask them what were their dreams and what did they need to make them come true.
I think the biggest challenge for me of living my purpose is that I have, before I started doing this, I had an identity of who I was. And this identity combined with what the world around me is telling me that is the right thing to do. I'm living a very unconventional life for me to be able to do what I do right now. And I think the challenge, the hardest part is to know in your heart what's next and to know, yes, this is something I want to do, but even like I have doubts because I don't know the how. And I think that sometimes we get stuck in the how we're going to do it instead of focusing on the why I want to do it. So sometimes I get hung up into the how, into, I'm an action taker. So it's like, I want to know what's next. And I want to have I want to have a book with all the answers. And I remember there's no book, there's no right answers. And there's only one little step that you take and another little step that you take. And then those steps, then one day you look back and then there's a road that you built yourself. And yes, there are a lot of challenges, especially when you're trying to dismantle an identity of who you thought you were and you start embracing who you truly are and who you came here to be. There's going to be people um, who are not going to understand, and sometimes those people are people who are really close to you, and that's what hurts the most. But in my case, my family is super supportive. They're really, really supportive. But not everybody understands what I'm doing, and sometimes that's hard because I sometimes don't know how to explain it. I just know it, and I've learned to be okay with that. To know that not everybody's going to understand, and that's okay. People can support you even if they don't understand what you're doing.
For more, watch the full episode, which will be aired on Monday. Or you can find this story on our podcast, Awaken Your Purpose. To find your passion and purpose, join us at hollowmovement.net/purpose.